Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be talking all about the beauty items included in the Nordstrom anniversary sale this year. I was impressed with the selection this year. I feel like each year the beauty section grows and it gets better and better and better. So I'm really excited to share with you guys what I picked up and things that I already own that I think are really great deals included in the sale. If you do like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel, and let's get started. As always, everything will be linked using the YouTube shopping feature. Things will pop up on the screen here. If something does not pop up on the screen, every single thing that I talk about will be linked in the description box as well as a pinned comment. So definitely check that out. First, I will just share with you guys the beauty sets that I picked up from the Nordstrom sale this year. And the first two that I want to start with are by Westman Atelier. And this is a brand that I had actually never tried before, but I had been wanting to. It is a very pricey brand, so that's kind of why I steered clear for a while. But when I saw they were included in the sale this year, I thought it would be the perfect time to go ahead and try out the brand. So the first product is the Summer Bronze Trio. This has a $154 value and it was on sale for $115. So with this set, you get three products. You get the Baby Cheeks Blush Stick, the Liquid Super Loaded Bronzer, and the Lit Up Highlight Stick. I had specifically heard really great things about their stick products, their bronzing stick and their highlight sticks, their blush sticks. So I was really excited about this set. The highlight stick here is in the shade Nectar, and I do think it's really pretty. It's very subtle. I think this just gives you a really nice sheen. Would be great on no makeup days or just as like a light little dewy touch on top of a highlighter you already have. Then the blush stick is in the shade Doo Doo. I guess that's how you're supposed to pronounce it. I don't think I should pronounce it Doo Doo. I don't know if they quite thought that one through as far as the name. But anyways, here are the swatches. You can see the blush stick is a beautiful pink, very pigmented. The highlighter, as I said, a lot more subtle, but you can see it just has like a really nice dewy sheen. And all of these products I have used already and I do really like them. The liquid bronzer drops are nice too. I still want to play around with these and do them like in moisturizer and things like that. I just applied them on top of makeup as a bronzer. They are very liquidy though, so they remind me a lot of just like any other bronzing drop, and they do kind of have like an oily base to them. So that's why I'm wondering if they would be better like mixed into a moisturizer as a true bronzing serum, or if you had a darker complexion, you could almost wear this as a highlighter. I mean, it looks really beautiful. It's just not what I was expecting as a full-on like bronzer. But so far, I am happy with that set. I did get another Westman Atelier set and I threw away the box, but it came with two little miniature highlight sticks. And I actually didn't realize it, but one of them is the exact same as the highlight stick that came in the big set in the shade Nectar. But that's okay. I just got a little miniature version of it. And I do like this enough where I'm not mad that I have two of them. And then the other highlight stick that came in the set is in the shade Brulee. Once again, I think this one would be really pretty on someone with a darker complexion. To be honest, I'm not really sure how I'm going to use this. I think I might try a no makeup look and use this kind of as a blush slash bronzer that's very dewy and see how that looks. But overall, I'm happy that I got to try the brand. If I had to choose one of the sets, I think I would go with the bigger one just because the highlight and the blush in there are very universal, and you have the liquid bronzing drops that you could do on top of makeup or add it to skincare. Also in the luxury beauty category, I did pick up two sets from Giorgio Armani. The first is a lip set, and I had really been wanting to try these Prisma Glass lip glosses, and this set came with a clear one and a pink one. So I have already been using the clear one quite a bit. I actually had it on today and it kind of wore off, so let's reapply. But these are good. I do really like them. They're just like a nice simple gloss that's not sticky. It just feels very simple on the lips, and they do have a high shine. I will say the applicator, I do kind of have to like dip in a lot, but honestly, that doesn't bother me a whole lot. And look at the shine. It's just so pretty. So I've really been liking the clear one, and the pink one is beautiful as well. It's just like a really natural pink. It would be great for summertime. The other Giorgio Armani set I got is an eye set, and this comes with a mascara that I think is called the Eyes to Kill mascara, and I've only tested this once since I got it, and I did really like it. It kind of has a thicker wand. It's just a very simple wand, just kind of plump and round. No crazy gimmicks, just a good basic mascara that to me is going to be more for volumizing your lashes rather than lengthening. It didn't run or anything throughout the day or flake off, so I'm happy with it. As long as you're not overly picky with your mascaras, I think you'll like this one. It's very black, easy to work with and apply to your lashes. The wand is really stiff, so it stays stays in place while you're applying your mascara. And it's definitely one that I will continue to reach for. And what I really wanted to try from the set is this eye tint. And this is in the shade, it does not have a shade name, so I don't know, but I will obviously put it down below. But this just looked so pretty. Like the photos online really captured the color nicely. And I don't even know if my camera is capturing it, but it's just very like iridescent and it just looked so shimmery and exactly like something I would love on my eyes. It's kind of like a beige, but also copper sometimes when you look at it. I will say I did have to like work with it a little bit with an eyeshadow brush to get it to lay correctly on my eyelid to get that reflective look. But once I got it figured out, I was really happy with the results. And I will say it lasted all day long. So I was very pleased with that. It didn't crease at all. And look how pretty that is and reflective. I did get one of the MAC lip sets. I honestly get one of these every single year. I love MAC lip products and they always have the best little sets in the sale. This year they have a pink, a nude, and a red. I've been wearing this set nonstop ever since I got it. Like in any of the videos that you've seen about the Nordstrom sale on my channel, I've pretty much been wearing this lip set. So it comes with a lip liner in the color Spice, and it's just a very basic warm tone nude. I feel like this is a color that's going to look good on everyone. And then the lipstick is in Teddy 2.0, and this is the Powder Kiss lipstick, so it is more of a matte finish. Velvet Teddy was one of my favorite lipsticks growing up. Like I am an OG MAC Cosmetics girl. It was my first makeup that I ever got. My mom got it for me for Christmas and I was so excited, and ever since then makeup and beauty has had my heart forever, and I just always go back to my roots with MAC. And Teddy 2.0 is just kind of like an updated version of Velvet Teddy. It's very similar. I think Velvet Teddy is still around, but you know, it's just like a different kind of variation. And then you also get a MAC lip gloss, which is just a lip gloss in the shade Spite. And this I really like because I'm always looking for more nude lip glosses, and this one is so pigmented. And what's interesting is this one is actually more of a cool tone to me, the lip gloss, but for some reason the three together, they really do work. And you could also obviously pair them with other things in your collection, but all of them are just incredible quality. You truly cannot go wrong with MAC lip products specifically. And then my only other purchase this year was from Kiehl's, and it was a skincare product, and it is the Retinol Skin Renewing Daily Microdose Serum. And this is actually a miniature. This is not the size that you're going to get in the sale. This I actually already had and I did not realize it. I am on the Kiehl's PR list, so apparently I already had this, and when I was cleaning things out I found it. But that's okay because I actually just gave this to my husband. He also loves Kiehl skincare, so he's gonna use this miniature one, and I bought the full size included in the Nordstrom sale. And I've been using this every night already because I really want to start incorporating a retinol again. I haven't been consistent with it ever since I had my daughter, which was a year and a half ago at this point, so I really need to get back on it. It's just a really good exfoliant for your face. That is also like one of the best anti-aging ingredients that you can use. You can't use it when you're pregnant or when you're breastfeeding, but what I liked about this product is that it is a microdose, so it's not going to be as intense on your face. So if you do have a pretty strong reaction to retinol products, this one might be a good one for you to try because of that microdose aspect. Clinically tested to steadily promote skin surface turnover and visibly improve firmness, reduce wrinkles, and refine texture while minimizing discomforting effects including redness, dryness, and peeling, which can sometimes happen with using retinol. And Kiehl's has a lot of good skincare included in the sale, so I'll just kind of talk about a few of their products now. And a lot of these my husband uses way more than I do. Honestly, this is the only Kiehl's product that's currently in my regimen, but my husband is a full Kiehl's guy. He uses their Ultra Facial Cream, which is just a nice daily moisturizer. It says 24-hour daily lightweight hydrating formula. It does have squalane in it, which is again good for hydration. This is their creamy eye treatment with avocado. This one is a little bit thicker and great for that really thin skin right underneath your eyes. And my husband loves the Kiehl's Facial Fuel. I always get this for him at Christmas time. This was the last bottle I got him, and you can see it is almost empty, so I honestly should probably pick him up a new bottle during the sale. And the one included in the Nordstrom sale is even bigger than this. So this is 16.9 fluid ounces, and the one included in the sale is 33.8 ounces. So quite literally that would probably last you like 2 years maybe. It's so much product, but yeah, this is just a great basic daily face cleanser for men or anyone. But I just think Kiehl's does a really good job at like a lot of gender neutral products, some that are targeted more for men. So like I said, my husband really enjoys it. That is also a really great early Christmas gift or stocking stuffer. And my husband also likes their pore mask, which I know a lot of guys probably aren't out here doing skincare skincare masks, but if you're ever doing one and your husband has been jealous, you know, sometimes they get a little bit interested. And since Kiehl had sent me that one in PR, my husband decided to use it and he does really like it. So that's included as well. I will link it. The face wash that I usually use is this one from Elemis, and I actually got this in the sale last year. As you can see, it has like a little sticker on it, but this is the Elemis Dynamic Resurfacing Facial Wash, and I've been through a couple of these. This one I like just pulled out and started using, so I'm only about like down to here, but this is just like a nice basic cleanser. I really like how big this is, and I love that it has a pump. So I just keep this like right at my sink, and every night I'll just do a couple pumps onto my hands, really lather it into my face, rinse it off, and my skin feels as good as new. It just leaves your skin feeling so smooth. It is supposed to have anti-aging properties and skin smoothing properties, and Elemis is just such a good high quality skincare brand. My mom uses Elemis skincare too, and she really likes it. So if you are looking for like a new gentle daily cleanser, I think this is a good option that is going to last you a really long time. Now I want to mention a few of the Charlotte Tilbury sets included in the sale. So they have a lot of good ones this year. I'll start with the lip set, which is the classic beauty recommendation. I feel like truly everyone talks about this, but it is really good. So I will mention it. It is pretty much like the MAC lip set. It comes with a lip liner, a lipstick, and a lip gloss. I didn't purchase it because I already have all of the individual products. So here is the lip liner in the shade Pillow Talk. Pillow Talk is famous for being their iconic, works for everyone pinky nude. And it truly is a shade where if you don't know what else to put on, this one seems to be a go-to. I'm not sure if I have this exact lip gloss that's included, but I do have a plumping one from them in the Pillow Talk shade. So it should be pretty similar, but you have the lip liner, the lipstick, and the lip gloss there. As you can see, just a beautiful color. It really is an all-around great pink shade. It is very versatile and works for a lot of different skin tones, and it's a shade that's not too much. So if you are intimidated by a lot of color on your lips, I think this one would be a really great option to start with. Charlotte Tilbury also has this Blush and Glow Glide Kit included in the sale, which comes with a Hollywood Glow Glide highlighter. I do have one in the shade Moonlit Glow. The one included in the set is in the shade Pillow Talk, so that's probably going to have a little bit more of a pinky tone to it. But from the pictures, it still looks neutral enough to wear with any makeup look. But this is a really nice formula for a highlighter. I do really like it. I mean, it's very creamy, it swatches really nicely, very pigmented, and it really does catch the light beautifully. So I think that's awesome. And then you're also going to get a beauty light wand in the shade Pinkgasm. Mine is in the shade Pillow Talk. A little bit different, but this is basically a sponge liquid highlighter. Once again, a great formula on this though. I mean, it is very easy to work with. It's a great beaming highlighter. I love these. It's one of my favorite sponge highlighter formulas there are. So no matter what shade it is, I don't think you can go wrong with it. I think it's going to be beautiful. And then you also get a Pillow Talk Matte Beauty Blush Wand in the shade Pillow Talk, which is basically going to be just like this, but it's a blush. So once again, it should be a good formula, very easy to work with. I don't have any of those, but I've heard great things. And the last Charlotte Tilbury set I wanted to mention is the duo set of the Airbrush Setting Spray. This is a classic. I feel like everyone who's into makeup knows about this and loves it. If you want a setting spray that is going to lock your makeup in, make it look amazing in an instant, and also make it last all day long, this is going to be your go-to. It is scented. If you don't like that, steer clear, but I actually think it smells really good. It's just so refreshing, and something about it, it just melts everything together, and I am a big believer in setting spray. So this is one of my favorites. I also mix it with a couple of different setting sprays too. So I think it layers with things really nicely, but yeah, you can get 2 of those for a really great value in the sale. One of my favorite products ever is the Laura Mercier setting powder. I have talked about this truly for 10 years, you guys. I always go back to this powder. I've recently, for the past couple years, been using the Laura Mercier Ultra Blur setting powder. So this one is the same formula, but just with a little bit more of a blurring effect. But before this, I used the classic one forever, and it is amazing. I cannot say enough good things about it. If you just want your makeup to look matte, not move, not show oil, then this is the setting powder for you. If you have like very, very, very dry skin, maybe stay away, but I've even used it at times when I have dry skin. I think you just have to apply it in the right way. Don't do too much. Just do a light dusting with a fluffy brush like this. This one is so dirty, but you get the point. and your makeup is just going to look flawless. So they do have that little value set included. I had to mention it because that has been one of my longtime favorites. There is a Supergoop set in the sale, including the Unseen sunscreen. This is my favorite SPF ever. I've used this for years as well. Basically, this is a product that is going to give you SPF 40, but it literally looks like you're wearing nothing at all. So it's great for layering underneath makeup. This stuff is incredible. It just comes out translucent. You rub it in and you literally cannot see it at all. So if you hate the feeling of sunscreen, or you don't like the white cast that it gives, or you just feel like it messes up your makeup, I would try this one because it really does not look like anything at all. Makeup applies beautifully over top of this because this product almost acts like a pore blurring primer. If you've ever used any like silicone based primer that is supposed to minimize the appearance of pores, that is exactly what the Unseen sunscreen is going to do. And then this set also includes the Unseen sunscreen stick, which is very convenient and also good if you just want to use it on a vacation day. Just a very easy stick it in your purse kind of thing. I've never tried that specific product, but all of the Unseen sunscreen products, or really any of the SPF products from Supergoop, are amazing. There are a couple really nice Tom Ford makeup sets included in the sale. I really like the one that includes an eyeshadow quad. In years past, I have picked up a couple of the beauty sets that included these little eyeshadow quads, and these are some amazing quality eyeshadow palettes. I really love them, and why I especially love the one included in this year's sale is because it's finally a really neutral palette. My mom actually got this, and after seeing it in person, I was like, do I need that? Because it is beautiful. It's so neutral, so great for every day. This is one that I got in the sale a couple years ago, and while I love it, I only really pull it out for certain occasions, more so in the fall because it does have those beautiful red tones, and the shadows are very easy to work with, very pigmented and blendable, and it really is great to get luxury beauty on sale because that is rare. And then here's the other one I have, a little bit more neutral, but it still has a purple undertone to it. But most of the quads have a similar setup where it comes with a few different mattes, one a little bit darker, a couple transition lighter shades, and then usually a beautiful shimmer like you have here. So yeah, I think the set this year includes a neutral eyeshadow quad and a couple of little sample lip products. And they also have a really nice liquid lipstick set too. That just includes 2 neutral lip colors. Another makeup set that I think is great is the duo of the Lancome lash primer. This is my favorite lash primer, and if you feel like you have decent lashes, but sometimes your mascara just doesn't stay looking the exact same throughout the day, I really think you should try a lash primer. It's basically a white mascara that is going to go on and just prime your lashes before you go in with your mascara, and it really does help keep the shape of your lashes throughout the day. And I just find that mascara adheres to my lashes better when I use a primer, and the Lancome one is definitely my favorite. They actually sent me this one new in PR, but I have used this time and time again, and it's always been one of my favorites. So next, a couple of hair care favorites. I did want to mention the T3 curling iron set that is included in the sale. I love all of the interchangeable barrel T3 curling irons. I think the base of my T3 curling iron is upstairs with another attachment on it because sometimes I'll do my hair up there. If you want kind of like a 3-in-1, this is such an incredible value. I have had this thing for over 10 years, and it's super cool because whenever I want a new curling iron, I just go on the T3 website and pick out a new little attachment, and you just attach it right to the base. Super easy. The set included in the sale this year includes 3 curling irons that all have clamps, but they are in different sizes, which is super important for creating different curls. And I highly recommend these. They are better for your hair just because of the coating that is on these curling irons. It's so smooth and it makes your hair look so smooth. So any of those are amazing. T3 is just such a great brand. Also, my absolute favorite hair product, probably of all time, is the Oribe Dry Texturizing Spray. I rave about this stuff. There are so many texturizing sprays on the market, but this one is hands down my favorite, and you can get a 2-pack in the sale. They pretty much have the same set included every single year, and I'm so glad they keep bringing it back because it is a really great value. And basically what this is you just spray it into dry hair. It smells really good. All the Oribe products smell amazing, like a freaking salon. You can just see how it added so much texture and volume to my hair. It just adds life back to your hair. If you like get home from a long day at work and your hair just feels flat, use something like this and it'll just bring it back to life, add some volume to it, and you are truly good to go for the rest of the night. It's amazing. Also, Also, if you have thin hair and you find that hairstyles don't really stay in your hair, a texture spray will really help with that. I forgot to bring this down from my shower, but this is another favorite of mine. It is the Briogeo Scalp Revival Micro Exfoliating Shampoo. So I have a lot of products from this Scalp Revival line because I do have a lot of issues with my scalp and dry scalp, and I even have like psoriasis patches and stuff like that. So if I am having a flare up and I just feel like I really need a detox on my scalp, I love this line. It's incredible, and this is just such a unique shampoo formula. It's actually going to exfoliate your scalp a little bit and just really be a nice detoxifying shampoo. And I love that this set comes with one of those little scalp massagers too. Those are amazing for just really making sure your shampoo not only touches your hair, but it really sinks into your scalp as well. Because ultimately, we want to be sure we are really hydrating and treating our hair follicles, which are on our scalp. And lastly, for this video, I wanted to touch on several fragrances that are included in the sale that I own. So we'll start off with Dolce & Gabbana. This has been probably my longest favorite perfume, and actually I've had this so long that I really need to throw it away, and I'm very much so considering getting the set included in the sale because these are huge sizes, you guys. Like, me and my mom were looking at them in store, and I just did not even realize how big of a perfume you get in a lot of these sets. Like, this one comes with a really big bottle of this, much bigger than this one, and then you also get a smaller size too. So very good value there, and this scent is just classic. Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue just transports me back to high school. This was my high school everyday signature perfume, and my husband and I are high school sweethearts, so this is his favorite too because it always reminds him of that time when we were dating. I feel like this is especially great for summertime. It's light and airy, but it's also a little bit sweet. It's in the floral fruity fragrance family, and I think that describes it perfectly, but the floral is not overwhelming because I'm not a big floral girl. I don't like to just smell like straight up rose petals, so I think this one has a really good balance. It has notes of cedar, green apple, bamboo, jasmine, citron wood, amber, and musk are the bottom notes. I just feel like it's a really well-balanced perfume that a lot of you guys are really gonna like. Speaking of Dolce & Gabbana Light Blue, they also have the men's version included in the sale, and my husband actually got this in his Scentbird subscription, and it is really nice. That is on his wish list of fragrances. We both really loved it. It's a little bit similar to the women's, but it definitely just has that manliness feel to it. So if you are looking for like an early Christmas gift for your husband, I think this is also a very universal cologne that is very mature, very manly, and sophisticated. I think anyone would love this. Next up is a unique one, and this is a newer purchase to my collection, and it is the Vacation perfume by the brand Vacation, and the set included in the Nordstrom sale this year includes this perfume, but it also includes like a little shimmery body oil. Perfect set if you are a summer forever girl and you are still enjoying summer, maybe still have some summer vacations, or if you just love the smell of like bananas and coconuts and vacation, this is going to be great for you. It smells so much like bananas. I'm obsessed. It's like a perfume version of Banana Boat. If you've ever used the Banana Boat oil, I used to use that when I was in high school, and it smelled so good. And that is what this one is, but in a more mature way. Obviously, it has other notes in there as well, such as bergamot, coconut water, pineapple, a little bit of musk thrown in there, a little bit of sea salt. So once again, very layered, but also a very unique scent that truly is summer in a bottle. Wood Sage and Sea Salt from Jo Malone is another longtime favorite of mine. This one is very musky. This I really pull out in the fall and winter. This would be a great signature scent for someone too. A couple years ago, this really was my signature scent. I got a big bottle of this for Christmas, and before that, I had been using a smaller bottle and completely went through it. Like, at first when it comes out, it's very fresh smelling, but then you get hit with that musk and the saltiness of it. It's very earthy, but also classic. Like, it's not too musky, you know? I just love it. And once again, I think it's a classic. It's a bestseller from Jo Malone, so can't go wrong with that one. And if you don't want to commit to the perfume, they also have a jumbo soap that's included in the sale, and I always use that up in my master bathroom, so that's a good option if you want to try out the scent. There is a YSL Black Opium set included in the sale, and this one is great if you like really sweet scents. This is another fan favorite that I feel like a lot of people really love, and this one is going to be in that sweet gourmand family, but it also has a warm and spicy feel to it as well. It does have notes of vanilla, a little bit of floral in there, and actually the top note is coffee, which I don't really get when I first smell it, but I do just know this one is a great mix of sweet and spicy. So if you like kind of just a little bit of musky warmth to your perfumes, but you ultimately love a sweet one, this is going to be amazing. I feel like this is like the perfect date night perfume. Also wanted to mention this amazing Tom Ford cherry set. So this was not not even on my radar, but me and my mom saw it in store, and my mom ended up getting this because we went over to the Tom Ford counter and smelled all of these scents, and I was so shocked at how different 3 cherry scents can smell. I actually have Tom Ford Lost Cherry, so I knew I loved that one. This is one of my favorite fragrances of all time. If you love the smell of cherry, oh my gosh, you have got to try out this set. It is incredible. The cherry smell slaps you in the face, but it's also mature and mysterious and sexy. This set also includes Electric Cherry, which to me is just more of like a daytime, a little bit of a sweeter, more casual version of Lost Cherry. And then it also includes Cherry Smoke, which I was really surprised by. This is such a unique scent. I love it. Cherry Smoke is described as a smoldering, woody, fruity fragrance. The one I have, Lost Cherry, that I described as sexy, they describe as an addictive blend of dark cherry, bitter almond, and spice. And then the more daytime Electric Cherry is described as a playful, floral, fruity scent. So I think I did a pretty dang good job describing those, but this set is really cool because it includes 3 travel sizes of those incredible luxury fragrances, and Tom Ford fragrances are pricey. So this is actually a good value. And the coolest thing about it is it comes with that really cool red travel size thing, and whichever fragrance you want to use or travel with, you just stick it down inside of there, and bam, you have a very luxurious feeling packaging for your fragrances. So yeah, I was super impressed by that. Wasn't on my radar, but I think that's actually a beautiful set. Another cool luxury fragrance set is from Le Labo. This is just going to be a very small sample size of 3 of their best-selling perfumes. So it includes Another 13, which my mom has, and I love this perfume. It's on my to-buy list for fragrance. It's incredible. It is described as a hypnotizing and unique scent that leaves a lasting impression with notes of ambrox, musk, jasmine petals, woody amber, moss, and ambrette seeds. It also includes Lavande 31, I don't know if I'm saying that right, which they say is a perfume that knocks all preconceived notions of lavender on its head. And then of course it also includes Synthol 33, which is probably their most well-known fragrance. And they say this is a fragrance that's a homage to the American West with woody ingredients and ambrox. The Synthol scent in this is very strong though, so it can smell almost a little sour to me sometimes. If you love Synthol, you're going to love this, but it is a very unique musky scent. So keep that in mind. I do think this is a really great way to try 3 different Le Labo scents. And then I will just quickly mention this one from Valentino. This is another very sweet fragrance. This was one that I almost purchased this year. I was between this one and YSL Le Libre, but I ultimately didn't get any of them just because I could not decide. But I honestly think now that I'm home, I'm leaning towards the Born in Roma Green Stravaganza. I just wasn't sure if I already had too many sweet scents, but I do think this one is unique. It's really fun, especially for summertime. And once again, if you like sweet scents, you're going to love this. I love the bottle. It's so unique and beautiful. I love the lime green. I like that you get a really big one and a smaller one. The value on this, I think, is actually really great. And this is described as a floral ambery perfume that opens with a distinctive lapsang souchong tea accord and blends with radiant jasmine absolute. The base is composed of sustainably sourced vanilla extract for a long-lasting, sensual trail. Fragrance descriptions are always doing the most. Like, I don't even know what that means, but it's definitely a good mix of floral, vanilla, and jasmine, I would say. But yeah, I really like the way it smelled in store, so I think that one is another good one to check out. And that is everything, you guys. I really hope that you enjoyed this Nordstrom anniversary sale beauty video. Let me know what beauty finds you are interested in picking up this year if you are still shopping the sale. If you did enjoy this video, please be sure to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel down below. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you for tuning in today, and hopefully I'll see you very soon in my next video. Bye!